There is one secret strategy that top marketers like Alex Hormozi, Mr. Beast, and dare I say Gordon Ramsay use to retain their audience's attention and sell more effectively. This is the same strategy that Gordon Ramsay used to get 21.5 million YouTube subscribers, that top marketers use to turn their viewers into buyers, and that 82.5% of coaches and business owners completely ignore. So let's get into it. Gordon Ramsay has 21.5 million YouTube subscribers, and contrary to what you may be thinking, a lot of his best performing videos are not from Hell's Kitchen where he's screaming like a maniac. They're actually videos of him cooking. But imagine if instead of cooking, Gordon Ramsay just stood in front of a camera and talked about cooking. Like, today I'm going to tell you about beef Wellington. First you take the beef, then you wrap it in pastry. Nobody would watch that. It would be like listening to someone describe a movie instead of just watching the movie. But what does Gordon actually do? He shows you the sizzling pan, the knife skills, the golden brown crust forming on the beef. You can practically smell it through the screen. And that's where it gets interesting for us business owners. The exact same principle that makes Gordon's cooking videos addictive is what makes sales pages convert, what makes educational content stick, and what turns casual viewers into raving fans who throw money at you. This principle is called show, don't tell. And it was popularized by smart marketers like Russell Brunson and Alan Sutanich. Here's what it means. Instead of just explaining concepts with words, you demonstrate them visually. Instead of describing results, you display them. Instead of talking about business processes, you walk people through them. Think about it. When you're scrolling through social media, what makes you stop? Is it the wall of text, or is it often a transformation photo, a before and after screenshot, or a quick demo video? Every time you illustrate what you're saying, whether that's through screen recordings, graphics, demonstrations, or even simple slides, you're giving your audience's brains something to latch onto. Your retention goes through the roof because now they're not just hearing information, they're experiencing it. And when people can see themselves getting results because you've shown them exactly how it works, your conversion rates explode. This is the difference between content that sounds like a lecture and content that actually sells. See, the human brain processes visual information 60,000 times faster than text. That's not a typo, 60,000 times faster. So when you're just talking at people, you're literally fighting against how their brains want to receive information. Furthermore, people remember only 10% of what they hear, but they remember 65% of what they see and hear together. Every time you illustrate your talking points with accompanying visuals, you're creating what psychologists call dual coding. Your audience is processing both verbal and visual information simultaneously. This creates stronger memory pathways and deeper understanding. But here's the real kicker for us business owners. When you show instead of tell, you're not just teaching. You're proving that you know what you're talking about, that your method works, and that you can help your prospect get results. And proof is the only thing that can turn skeptical prospects into buyers. Think about it. Would you rather buy from someone who tells you that they can help you lose weight, or someone who shows you the exact process their client used to drop 30 pounds? Would you rather learn investing from someone who talks about trading or someone who shows you their exact trading dashboard or process? The show don't tell principle doesn't just increase engagement, it builds trust, it demonstrates expertise, and it pre-sells your prospects before they even get on a call or a sales page. So knowing all of that, how do you implement the show don't tell principle in your content? Let me break it down into two simple approaches that you can start using today. Approach number one is show your process. If you're teaching something, don't just explain it, demonstrate it in real time. Let me give you some specific examples. If you're a fitness coach talking about proper squat form, don't just say try to keep your knees over your toes. Instead, record yourself performing the squat from multiple angles, show the right way versus the wrong way side by side, point out the common mistakes as you're demonstrating them, and use slow motion to highlight the key moments. If you're a business coach teaching how to set up Facebook ads, share your screen and build an actual campaign from scratch, click through each step while explaining why you're making each choice and show the actual results some of your ads have generated. If you're a sales coach teaching cold calling, record yourself making actual cold calls, show the CRM you're using and how you track everything, and display the script on screen while you're using it. So that's approach number 1. Now approach number 2 is illustrate your talking points. While you may not be able to demonstrate everything, you can show instead of tell by using visual aids. This can be screenshots and real-life client results. For example, instead of saying my client made 6 figures, show the actual Stripe dashboard. Instead of claiming this strategy works, show an email from a happy client. Instead of describing growth, show the actual analytics graph. It can also be simple graphics and diagrams. For example, turn your framework into a visual flowchart using Canva, create before and after comparisons side by side, use arrows, circles, and highlights to draw attention to key points, and make simple bar graphs to show progress or comparisons. You can also incorporate B-roll and stock footage. For example, when talking about stress, show yourself or someone else pulling their hair. When discussing growth, show a planned time lapse. Now, a quick warning, don't just add random stock footage that's vaguely related. Every visual should directly support what you're saying. And finally, another way to illustrate your talking points is text overlays and call-outs. For example, put key statistics on screen as you say them, highlight important quotes or testimonials, use countdown timers for urgency, and add captions to emphasize crucial points. You can do all of this using free tools like CapCut for video editing, Loom for screen recording, Canva for graphics, and even just your phone's camera for demonstrations. Now here's my rule of thumb. Aim for an average of at least one visual element for every 30 seconds of content. So in a 10-minute video, you should have at least 20 visual demonstrations or illustrations, big or small. Applying the show don't tell principle will instantly increase both your views and your conversion rates, and it will lead to more followers, sales, and revenue, so start implementing it in your marketing immediately. We've covered a lot of ground in this video, so if you like my help with growing your business, click the link in the description and book a quick 15-minute walkthrough call with me and my team, where we'll analyze your current situation and we'll walk you through how we can help you grow your business.